with, if you need a blanket or pillows or bolster or straps, go ahead and grab it quickly. Otherwise, you don't have to have it, but it's always good to have it. We're gonna start with a seated position. So I always like to sit it on my blanket. So I'm just gonna, so that we'll have a little bit of cushion of your lower back. It will help you to kind of relax your lower back here. So just come to the crisscross applesauce or easy seated pose or whatever you like. If this is too much, let me take my sweatshirt off. If this is too much, you can always bring in the pillows underneath your knee here to have a little bit more cushion too. So whatever it is, just come to whatever you feel comfortable here. And then I'm a little wiggler, so we're gonna wiggle in your hip to side. Just go ahead, feel and settle in this pose. Maybe bringing the hands to the top of your thigh. And then just go ahead, inhale deep from your nose and exhale out through your mouth a couple times to just relax and settle. And if you like, closing your eyes, go ahead closing your eyes. If you like to just soften your gaze, go ahead do so as well too. And then from here, we're gonna start tuning to your body. Start noticing your breath. Don't try to force your breath right now. Just that natural breathing. It's kind of like imagine that you are as if you are being breathed. Maybe scan through your body, scan through your mind. Just see what's going on with you today. Every day is different for everybody, and that is okay. So just simply acknowledge what's going on with you today. And just honor where you are today. And may I be content and ease wherever your journey takes you. That is my mantra for today's practice. If you'd like to use that as your intention for your practice, you're welcome to use that as your intention. Otherwise, you can just set it whatever you like. Perhaps it's just the purpose of your class, the reason you came to this class, or maybe just the feeling that you want to feel, or maybe just whoever you want to become, how you want to feel. Just the one simple thing. Just use that as your intention. And just keep that front of your heart. And remind yourself over and over during your practice. Contentment is really hard to do right now at this moment, especially we are just in the crazy time of the world, or just everything going crazy right now. Maybe just noticing what you have and what you can do. Just be content and be grateful. And whatever you feel, just bring in that peace. As you move in your body and listen to your body and listen to your breath. As you inhale deep from your nose all the way. Exhale out through your nose all the way. We're going to start deep in your breath. Inhale from your nose and exhale out through your nose. As you inhale, feeling your tummy comes rise up, your chest rise up. As you exhale, feeling your chest come closer to your spine, tummy closer to your lower back. Feeling your breath throughout your body. Enjoy your breath And whatever you feel tight, maybe sending your breath a little bit more to that area to just create a little bit more space. One more deep inhale. And deep exhale. Slowly wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Maybe rotating your wrist and maybe slowly bringing your head to side, or maybe shoulders in and out, hips to side. Start moving start having the movement into your body, slowly waking your body up. Whatever feels good here. And then when we're ready, come back to center here. As you inhale, bringing your both shoulder towards your ears and just shrug it really, really hard. And exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, bringing the shoulder towards your ears, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to center. And exhale, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, bringing your chin towards your chest. Gentle movement. Inhale, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. We're going to do one more time. Inhale, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, bringing your chin towards your chest. Inhale, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Finding your deep breath, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna switch your legs. So if your left shin was in front of you, just do the opposite side, aka kind of weird side. So we're gonna give in that hips somewhat equally, like stretch it out both ways. So just come to that easy seated position or whatever the seated position you like. And then bring your hand to the top of your knee. Pull your navel towards your spine, lengthen your spine, feeling the chest slowly, slightly open up. Again, inhale, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder, and then we're gonna hold it here this time. And bringing the peace finger with your left hand, or with the fingertips, left hand on your fingertips, and placing around in your right temple area here. And don't pull with your hands, but just let it using the weights of your hand to feeling a little bit more stretch on the right side of your neck. If you want to go a little bit more, maybe walking your right fingertip toward the right just a little bit more. And then from here, maybe bringing your gaze toward the down towards your left thigh, or whatever feels good here. Just have a slight movement if you want, or you can hold it wherever you need to stretch on your right side of your neck. Again, listen to your body, feeling your body, tapping into your breath, finding a yummy stretch on the right side of your neck. Stay here for one more deep inhale. Don't force it. Let it just stretch by itself here. And then exhale, slowly bringing your chin towards your chest. Interlacing your finger and placing your hands behind your head. Again, don't pushing your hands down, but just using the weights of your hands and arms to just stretch in the back side of your neck. Try to not have any tension on your neck. If you start getting too much for you, and if you have a sensitive neck, and just bringing your hands to your thigh, just bringing your chin towards your chest without your hands. Just adjusting whatever feels good. Stay here for one more deep inhale. And deep exhale. And then this time bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Right fingertips placing around your left temple. And then using the right hand, weights of your right hand to just bringing your right ear towards your shoulder, top of your shoulder, slowly, a little bit more close to feeling that stretch, a little bit more on the left side of your neck. Maybe extending your left arm and come to the tip of your fingertips on the mat and walking your left fingertips a little bit away from you to intensify the stretch. Maybe looking down toward the right thigh to feeling the stretch, let a little bit of the back side of your left neck. Maybe slightly have a movement if that feels good. Goal is to do whatever feels good, your body feels good for today's practice. So if the body doesn't feel good and then body say, hey, no, 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 and get off the pose. Stay here for one more deep inhale and deep exhale. Slowly bring your neck back to center and just go ahead, rolling your shoulder and rolling your neck. All right, and we're gonna slowly come to the seated position. Again, I'm gonna come to the side here. And then we're gonna walk in your hand toward that back. Your fingertips are pointing to that side or to that back or inside or whatever feels good on your shoulders here. And then we're gonna inhale, lift your chest up toward the ceiling. And exhale, let your hand heavy here. Pushing your sit bone down on the mat. Lift your chest up and then feeling that slightly on the mini back bend. Feeling your throat open up here. And if you want to sway slightly side to side, it might be feeling good on the top of your shoulders. Stretch it out. Stay here for one more deep inhale. Perhaps pushing your chest a little bit higher toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bring your chest towards your chest, chin towards your chest. Walk your hand toward the front and lengthen your spine. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly bring your hand to the front of your mat. Maybe this is where you need to stay. If you want to go a little bit more, walk your hand toward the front even more. And then slowly bringing your forehead closer to your mat. Maybe if you have if you are living in a really flexible world, maybe your forehead down on the mat. If not, it doesn't matter. Using your palm down to the mat to pushing your hip toward that back. Feeling the stretch in your lower back, as well as your side of your arm and also your torso. Relaxing your body, feeling your breath, feeling your sensation, and just make a peace. One more deep inhale and deep exhale. Slowly walk your hand toward yourself and lift yourself all the way up. And then we're gonna come to the neutral tabletop position. So I'm gonna bring in my blankets to the side, or if you have a really sensitive knees, you can bring in your blankets to support your knee as well, to have a little bit of the cushion, whatever you like to do. Be mindful to your body, that is the key. So when you come to the neutral tabletop position, make sure fingers spread wide. Your index finger pointing toward the front and have your tricep in. If you have a really tight shoulder, maybe slightly bring your index finger toward the outside and have your tricep in to keeping your forearm engaged. Pull your navel towards your spine. You can untuck your toes, whatever feels comfortable, knees to your hip distance. And then from here, we're gonna do the cat-cow here. I know some people mentioned that this feel a little awkward. Hey, be awkward in your own way. That is okay. So inhale, bringing your chin up, tailbone up. Exhale, rounding your spine toward the ceiling. You're gonna pushing your hands against the mat like an angry cat. Inhale, slowly pull your tailbone toward the back. Lift your chest. Exhale, rounding your spine and bringing your tailbone in towards yourself and come to the cat. Do 2 more in your own pace. Try to exaggerate your movement, especially in your pelvis, to stretch it even more and lengthen your lower back. One more in your own pace. And then slowly come back to center. We're gonna tuck your toe. If you like to just stay here, you're welcome to stay in the tabletop position. But if you wanna go a little bit more, lift your hip up, downward facing dog. But try to bend in your both knees so that you're gonna have a straight back. And then just be mindful to your hamstring as this is a beginning, this is just a morning class. So you don't have to extend in your leg. You can just slightly bend in your knees and lift your hip up in your hands, pushing against the mat, hugging your tricep and feeling the lengthening of the both sides of your torso. And then maybe bringing your heels a little bit closer to your mat, or maybe not. Just feeling the stretch in your spine and your arms and your legs. Stay here for one more deep inhale and deep exhale. And then we're gonna tiptoe walk your feet towards your hands. Bringing your feet to your hip distance. And then as you inhale, come to the half and lift. You're gonna bring your hands to your shin. Maintain that flat back. Exhale, slowly fall forward, bending your knee as much as you can. You want to bring your hands down on your mat. Inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way up, rounding your spine and bring your chin at the last. And then come to the Tadasana mountain pose and on the top of your mat. Great job, everybody. I can see you. And then we're going to take a sun salutation A, but really the variation of sun salutation A with a stretched version of sun salutation A. So just be mindful to your body. So as you inhale, reach your hands out toward the ceiling, lengthening your spine, pushing your feet down on the mat. Exhale, slowly bring your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers here. Challenge yourself to bring your palm together. Bending your elbow is okay. And inhale, slowly bring your hands a little bit towards your heels and lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Stay here for inhale. Exhale, slowly bending your knee. We're going to come to forward and bringing your hands towards your ceiling, bending your knee. Maybe if your shoulders a little bit more straight, you may be bringing your hands toward the ceiling even more over your head. Stay here. Just a deep inhale and deep exhale. If you want to go a little bit more slowly, extending your leg, but you don't have to. That's just a little option here. One more deep inhale and deep exhale. Slowly bringing your hands down on your mat, bending your knee. Bringing your left hand to the front of your middle of your self here, so on the mat. Bending your right knee, left leg extended. And then inhale, slowly reach your right hands up toward the ceiling. It's easy, your hips come to the side, bring it to square your hips as much as you can. If you want to go a little bit more slowly, extending your right leg to meeting your left. Stay here for inhale, twisting from your torso here. Exhale, bringing your right hand to where your left hand is. Bending your both knee and then keeping your left leg bending, right leg extend. Inhale, reach your left hand up toward the ceiling. If this is too much for you, if you have a block or if you have a book, you can always place in your hands on that block or book or whatever you have. Some people using the water bottle, and we're going to be helping too here. So whatever you have, just utilize whatever you have here. And if you want to go a little bit more, keeping your left leg slowly extended to meeting your right. Stay here for inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your hands down on your mat. And then inhale again, come to half a lift. Pushing your tailbone toward the back slightly, engaging your lower navel to maintain your flat back, lengthening the back side of your neck. Exhale, fall all the way down on your mat. And then bringing your one leg back, other leg back, and come to the tabletop position here. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can always come to the high plank, but this is not the core class, so whichever, that's the option. You can take whichever you like. And then from here, we're gonna tag in your elbow in, and we're gonna slowly, or however you wanna get there, bring your chest chin all the way down on your mat. And then slowly keeping your both legs extended. Top of your feet down, on top of your feet down on your mat. And then we're gonna bring in your arm to the parallel to, what is this way? Bringing your forearm to the front of your mat. Your forearm is gonna be parallel to the side of your mat. Fingers spread wide. And then we're gonna come to the Sphinx pose. So driving your elbows in to lift your chest up. Pushing your hip bones down on that mat. Relaxing the top of your shoulders here. Should be feeling the great stretch on your lower back in the Sphinx pose. Stay here for one more deep inhale and deep exhale. And then we're gonna slowly bring yourself all the way down. Hands on the mat, tap your back, tap your toes. And we're gonna push yourself up, come to the neutral tabletop position. And exhale, we're gonna come to the child's pose, bringing your hips towards your heels and extending your arms toward the front, bringing your forehead closer to your mat. You can bring in your knees to mat width distance, bringing your toes, big toe together to feel in a little bit more openness on your hips. That is the option. Or you can bring in your knee together and extending your arm toward that back, palm up and relaxing your forehead closer to your mat, or like maybe the pillows or blankets or blocks. Stay here for one more deep inhale and deep exhale. We're gonna slowly push yourself up and come back, and then we're gonna go ahead rolling two on your back. Oh, we don't have time that much. So come to the leg on that back here, and bringing your knee towards your chest, and just go ahead roll it to side, massaging your lower back. And when you're ready, extending your left leg to your mat, right knee towards your chest. And then pull your right knee towards your chest and relaxing your shoulders here. And then we're gonna bring in your hands to your hamstring. If you are struggling, hold it here. You have a blow up, you have a straps, or if you have a pillow, you can use a pillow, belt, or the towels, you can bring it around behind you hamstring, and then go ahead do that so that your shoulder is not going to be shrugging, just struggling and holding your leg. Because I want you to relax in the top, the upper body here. So this is just an option if you need. And then we're going to slowly inhale, extending your right leg toward the ceiling. Exhale, bending your right knee towards your bum. Again, inhale, extending your right leg toward the ceiling, maybe pointing your toes. Exhale, bending your knees again. One more time. Inhale, extending your leg toward the ceiling, and then point and hold it here. And then go ahead, slowly flexing your right foot. And then we're going to stretch in the hamstring, because hamstring is going to, when the hamstring is really tight, and then you start feeling the lower back really tight as well too. So it's really connecting hamstring, stretching the hamstring, and we're going to have a release in on your lower back. So we're going to bring in your heels slightly side to side. Just be mindful to your body. This is a really intense and long stretch on your hamstring, especially if you have a really tight hamstring. So just slight, slow movement, heel side to side, to feeling that back side of your leg, and especially hamstring, just stretch it out. Again, relaxing the top of your shoulders, relaxing your face. Be content. So just take whatever you need this Saturday morning and leave whatever you don't. And then when you're ready, come back to center. And then we're going to slowly bend your right knee and then extend your right leg down on the mat. This time bending your left knee towards your chest, interlacing your finger around your shin, and then pull your left knee towards your chest, relaxing your shoulder. And then you're going to bring in your hands to your hamstring or grabbing your strap or towels or whatever you have if you need. And then go ahead, inhale, extending your leg toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bending your left knee. Inhale, extending your leg toward the ceiling, pointing your toes toward the ceiling. Exhale, bending your left knee. Inhale, extending your leg and then point. Exhale, bending your knee. Last one, inhale, extending your leg toward the ceiling, point. And then slowly flexing your left foot and then feeling the more stretching your hamstring here. And then slowly bringing your left heel to side. Don't lift your hips up. Just keeping your hips, hip bones equally grounded on the mat. It doesn't have to go to a lot on the movement, just slow movement here. Maybe if you want to go a little bit, feeling the outer left hip, maybe bring your left heel a little bit closer to that center, to the right, and then feeling the great even stretch on the left side of your hip. And then come back to center, and then slowly bending your left knee and bringing your left leg down on your mat. Go ahead, shake your legs here. When you're ready, bending your both knee here. Sounds like everybody loves the happy baby pose, so we're gonna take a happy baby pose here. Grabbing the outside of your feet, bringing your elbows in. Pushing your sit bone really closer to your mat here. Bringing your knees closer to your armpits. And then if you want to, extend your one leg and add a leg or roll it to side. Just be a happy baby, being a baby, moving around wherever it feels good. Stretching your lower back as well as your hamstrings here. This is a great stretchy pose. If you want to feeling a little bit more stretching your lower back, you can always lift your head off and pushing your sit bone even down on that mat. And when you're ready, bringing the sole of your feet together, bringing your feet a little bit closer to yourself. And then go ahead and roll it to side to side. So we did the happy baby pose. Next pose we're gonna do to finish up the practice, it's gonna be a whiny kids pose. I named it, whatever you feel like. Just give me a feedback after we do this pose, after the practice, if that's a legit name or not. So I call it whiny kids pose here. So we're gonna extend your leg toward the ceiling. We're gonna reach your hands toward the ceiling, fingertip toward the ceiling. And we're gonna lift your head off the mat, and we're gonna start shaking everything like, whiny kids, like, no, like you can even make the nose like being the whiny kids here, like, oh, no, I don't wanna do this, oh. Shake your head, shaking your hands, and shaking your legs, and shake everything here for one more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your hands and leg down, come to Shavasana. You can bend your knee to protecting your lower back if that feels better for you. Bringing your feet to whatever the distance you like. Bring your hands by your side, palms facing up toward the ceiling. From here, inhale deep from your nose all the way. Exhale, open your mouth, side out. Inhale deep, deepest breath all the way and hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything go. And slowly come back to your natural breath here. Same thing like the beginning of class. Soften your body and soften your gaze. Soften your breath. Relaxing your whole body here in Shavasana. Feeling the heaviness of your bones, your heels, your sit bones, shoulder blades, back of your neck. And let go all the heaviness into your mat, just surrender. The tension on the center of your body, try to relax and release. So just kind of like imagine that you have a draining hose, like hose that hold the weight on the side of your body to your fingertips, your toes, to the top of your head. Try to pour out all the tension out from your body. Let go. Try not to think anything here. Just surrender and feeling the beautiful earth underneath you. And just be part of this beautiful earth underneath you. There is no emotions. Everything is neutral. Everything is just right. Surrender to whatever you have. Just let go of the whatever you have inside of you. And then slowly bringing awareness into your body. Start noticing the sounds, noticing the air, maybe noticing the smell. Before you start moving your body, just imagine in your mind that you're wiggling your fingers without any movement. Imagine in your mind that you're wiggling your toes without any movement. And then slowly wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, maybe rotating your wrist, maybe your ankles. Slowly having a movement into your body, waking your body up. Maybe bring your head to the side and to the other. When you're ready, bringing your feet together, extending your arm over your head and have a good morning stretch and just stretching your body out. Sending your breath from the tip of your fingertips all the way to your toes. Using your beautiful breath to just create a little bit more space for our last and one more deep inhale and deep exhale. Slowly bring your one knee towards your chest, other knee towards your chest, and rolling yourself to whichever the side you like to come to fetal position on your one side. And then keeping your eyes closed and pushing your hand and slowly lift yourself up and come to easy seated position facing toward the mirror, towards your camera. Bringing your hands to the top of your thigh. As you inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, lengthen your spine, palm to touch. Exhale, slowly bring your prayer hand in front of your heart. Using your thumb to place in your heart, feeling your heartbeat, Anjali Mudra. Slowly bow your head and show that gratitude. Thank you so very much for letting me guide through your beautiful practice today. May your being everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and action of my own life contributed to the happiness and to the freedom for all. Till we meet again, this all gonna be your mat. Go in peace, my beautiful ladies. Namaste.